Hi Cancer, how are you? Welcome back. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be doing this reading for you. So this is going to be the December reading, December 2019. And I'm super excited to see what happens. This is the last month of this year. And, I feel like it's one of those moments where you kind of take stock of what's happened during this year and then really kind of looking into what's going to happen next and looking forward. So it's almost like revisiting but also planning for the future. So I'm super excited to see what cards you get, Cancer, and what December has in store. For this month, I'm going to follow the same structure as the month before, which is 3 cards for the beginning of the month and then 3 for the other half of the month and 1 oracle card. So let me start pulling some cards for you guys. 8 of Cups. It's weird. I feel like this is a stalker card this month. It's been happening for a couple of and then also the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're really moving. Wow. Yes, you're really moving forward into something new. Like in December, you're leaving behind something with you're so convinced and like you just like knew, so that's so right, and then just moving forward with it and so fast. Like there's a lot of things like will come up from you being able to realize that there's a need to move forward from something, and the sooner you realize that, the quicker things start happening to you. Like new things will come up, new opportunities and new people, new feelings, and just a new sense of like renewal and positivity. But let's dig in. So like the first part, you have like the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. All of that to me speaks about movement going forward. Like I said, there's some reluctance to move forward. There's some reluctance to take a leap of faith into something new. It could be maybe a project you're working on. Maybe it's a person that you were like just started dating and you're just not sure about. Or maybe it's even leaving a relationship that you've dated, that you've been together for like 8 months, 8 years, 8 weeks, I don't know. But it's like really, so you're not sure, like, what do I leave? Do I go? Do I stay? But know that you'll have that moment of clarity, like that moment of like, okay, I know what I need to do. And that's going to come really fast to you. And from that, a lot of things, that there's going to be a lot of communication about it too. You could be maybe that you are like, reaching out to people, or people are going to be there, like maybe like in a way putting you in a position, or you'll be in a position where you'll be forced to speak up and speak your mind, and then really say what are you thinking about the situation. So be ready for that and really know where you stand, because the more you know and the quicker you know where you stand, the more you let things happen, the more you let things come into your life, and really, really awesome things, so really stay open, really stay positive, really like be emotionally available, because I feel like with these 2 cards here, it's like, so you have the 8 of Cups in reversed and then the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, sometimes in this particular deck, I feel like she has that cup like with the lid on top, so she's not allowing herself to express emotions. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just need to express some feelings, and then the quicker you do, the more. But also don't forget, like, practice a little bit of objectivity here. I know it's really hard when it comes to your own personal emotions, but I think having a little bit of objectivity, but also trusting your gut feeling, trusting how your body feels and how your body reacts in those certain situations, will be the guiding point for you into something to either let go of this or really like stay and then work it out and try to work it out, and then communicate, like, what can we do? Because this sometimes, it's also, to me, it's an apology coming, or it's sometimes like maybe somebody that's really coming in with new bright energy, refreshed energy. So it's like, it might be like maybe you will decide to work it out. But if you are working it out, please stay open. Please don't shut down and just like totally, because sometimes like with the swords it's really so easy to be distant, to be cold, and to be ignorant, and to be dismissive of somebody, no matter what they say, no matter if they're coming with some really good like words for us, to us, and then really have some important things to say, but we're so dismissive because like of past hurt. So Cancer, it's really important for you to really be opened this month and really like let in whatever comes and feel, and let yourself feel whatever comes up for you, and then just express that. Really express it. Don't bottle it up, because the more you do, the more you're going to be like in a frustrated sense, you know, because with the High Priestess here in reverse, it's like letting things out from the subconscious, you know, and it's, you have so many cups here too. It's like that fluidity, that like, because the water is the fluidity, and we made 80% out of water. So, you know, it's like really trusting your nature, really trusting your feelings, and trusting how your body reacts. I feel like that's going to be really, really important for you this month. Trust your body. Really trust your body. And if something makes you feel uncomfortable, trust that, and then address it. You know, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to like point it out, or whatever the case might be. Really, so this month for you, it's going to be really important to speak up, and to really, really let your emotions out. Express your feelings and your emotion. And I know, like Cancer, since you're a water sign, for you it's not a difficult thing to do, but sometimes because you tend to nurture other people, you tend to put yourself somehow last and take care of others first. But I think in this case, it's like, you know, it will serve a purpose for you to let others nurture you, you know, but also like in order for them to be able to do that, you need to speak up. You need to tell them what you need, because they're not mind readers. You know, only you know what's going on in your body. Only you know what's going on in your head. You know, so if you don't express that, they don't know, and they don't know how to help you. So same thing goes like with the reconciliation that's possible this month for some of you. You know, like as soon as you express how you feel, because I feel like you don't want to go, you don't want to leave, you still want to work it out. So there's a potential to do that, but you have to be vulnerable, and you have to open up, and do not accuse or assume, because this guy, it's like, besides being like really fast mover, he's also very impulsive, and he says some harsh words that you can't take back. So, you know, like, open up, but also be mindful of your words, because they might impact others, and, you know, in a good or a positive way. So, yeah, but let's pull an oracle card for you. Buy the book. Somebody else got this one. Let me pull another one. I feel like I need another one in this one. Serendipity. It's funny because before I pulled it, I felt like saying that everything happens in the right order, in the divine timing. So, and with the serendipity here, it's like that's the divine timing, that's synchronicities, right? So even though like in the beginning it might not look like that, but when you look back on it, you're like, oh yeah, like I totally can see how like from that moment, from that word I said, you know, something else happened, somebody overheard or something, you know, it's like that. It's just that thing where it just spirals, but in a good way, right? So like those synchronicities that happen that put you at the right place at the right time. So trust that, trust the divine timing, and trust that you're at the right place at the right time. And you know, don't rush things. Like, don't, because this guy wants to rush things and really like wants to like get ahead, and like really wants to move things forward and move things really fast. But you know, you guided to like speak up, but go through the right channels, go through the right protocols. You know, if you need to say something, if it's regarding your work, if you're unhappy about something, and I feel like there is some like discomfort here, if you want to put a complaint in, please do it through the proper channels, because otherwise you might regret not going about that. But if it's which I feel like it's mostly for you, it's about a relationship, and it's about a situation that you just need to speak up about, really just like inform yourself first, you know, and then kind of like let your body guide you and let your intuition guide you when it's that right time for you to speak up and to like say what's on your mind. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with that, Cancer. I wish you a really, really good month, and I hope a lot of good things will come from you just being opening up and just be vulnerable, because I feel like I see a new beginning. I see a refreshed energy here that is really, really powerful, and it's really, really good. And it could be just in a creative project or something, you know, something that will make you feel nourished and happy. So, you know, just yeah, open up and just go for it. Okay, so I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you in 2020. Bye, Cancer.